From truly humble beginnings to now having financial freedom, the reality of Roger and Margaret Cambell's Ameriplan success has still not completely sunk in.
Well, first of all, I felt like that for what the plan was, we wouldn't have enough income coming in, because I said that you had to have a whole lot of people in, because I didn't have the concept of Ameriplan with people helping people. So I thought, well, hey, he'd have to get out here and sell and sell and sell to even make it. Because I said for less than $4, well, about $4 and something, that really you could make a living off of that.
During that particular time that she referred to, there was no interest, there was no acceptance of Ameriplan, the whole idea. In fact, we could not even discuss the subject of Ameriplan in our apartment where we lived, because it was not a reality to her. In fact, it was not even a reality to me. But it was more to me than it was to her. But that was a no-no subject.
Fortunately for the Campbells, the subject of Ameriplan didn't leave Roger's mind. In fact, it was his mind that helped him overcome a barrage of unbelievable obstacles.
It is a fact that I did not have a home phone because it had been turned off several times because of no money. So we came to that point where we just said, let it stay off. The only thing I had to communicate with the outside world was a pager, and I'm grateful for that. My income was less than $500 a month, and I had no car.
His self-esteem, which it had reached a level of 0. You know, you say, well, how can it reach a level of 0? You know, when you hit rock bottom, it reaches a level of 0. And when a person doesn't have self-esteem, it's very hard. And they got to get motivated themselves.
And yet, I was faced with the realization that I had to go on. And I was given an opportunity in Ameriplan to change all of that. So what I would do, and what I had to do, was every day get up and face the fact that there was no phone, there was no car, there was no income. So what am I going to do today? And there were times I literally hated getting up, because I knew I had to go out and face the traffic. I had to go out and face my friends. I had to go out and in some cases, really pretend that things were going well. But it is hard to pretend when you have to ride a bus for an hour or 2 hours. And sometimes I would leave home knowing I had nowhere to go, knowing I had no one to speak with, knowing that I had no cell. And sometimes I would literally ride the bus a half a day. Just ride from one end of the city to the next. But he drove me.
Roger overcame his challenges and is today achieving success he never dreamed possible.
Ameriplan said to me, we don't care about the color of your skin. What is it you want? And are you willing to pay the price for it? And when they said to me, the color of your skin doesn't make any difference, I knew I was onto something. And that meant that we had an even playing field. And I had just as much opportunity and just as great a chance to succeed as the next fellow. And I took advantage of it, and I'm continually taking advantage of it. Now, I don't want to say that we have anything to prove, but if I have anything to prove, and that is, you can be who you are and yet succeed in this company. So to me, it's no big deal. What am I going to do? And I try every day, every month, to do. And I'm going to tell as many people as I can about this company. I'm going to tell as many people as I can about this opportunity that we have. And if there's anything I can do or say, and if this home, the car that we have, if the income that we are earning, if the success that we are having can motivate just one person to believe, to success, it's going to be worth it all.
With Ameriplan, success is within your reach.